Hello my beauties, today we are going to talk about the under eye dark circles. Yes, in 2025 you are still guessing how to hide the dark circles and how to get rid of it. Well, here I am. I'm going to show you 4 different ways, like 1, 2, 3 and 4 different ways how to conceal the dark circles, and which one is going to suit you. Just keep on watching. So let's begin with this bad boy. Everyone knows about this LA Girl Pro Conceal, and it's not new. It's been there for like a long time, but today we are going to talk about the orange correctors. So this is how it looks like. I'm going to show you. It's a pure orange, burnt orange shade, and it is actually very good for Indian skin tone, and it's a very affordable corrector that you can use it for years and years, and it is not gonna just get out of it, because I have been using this for like 5 years or something, and it is still working on. And if somebody comes to me that it is expired or whatsoever, baby, it is working for me and it has given me any problem, so I'm using it. You know, you have to keep using it until it gives you problems. All right, that's my mantra. So we are going to blend this thing out, and we are going to see how pigmented it is, and how much amount of product is required for your dark circles depends on how much dark your under eyes are. So there's a very specific thing about using orange correctors, that you have to use it before the application of anything on your face except for moisturizer, because you have to moisturize your face first and then you can, you know, start your makeup. So this goes first, and you just have to apply the amount that is required for your under eyes dark circles. And I'm just taking a tad bit, little bit of it, and I'm just blending it out with fingers, and whatever amount is required I'm just going to add later and blend out simultaneously. And after when I have applied the corrector, I'm going to set it with the setting powder, whichever setting powder you use, but please try to use a loose setting powder. And then you start applying the foundation and then blend it out. And the last stage I mean the second last stage is the concealer. And when you are applying your concealer, you just make sure that you are blending it correctly and you are not, you know, disturbing the layer that we have put underneath. We are going to set the concealer with the powder again, and this is how the whole base is going to look like. Let's move on to the bougie side of the correctors. I got the 2 ones. One is from Smashbox Becca collection. I mean, it was sold separately from Becca Cosmetics, but then Smashbox acquired it. Alright, so this one is in the shade medium to deep, and it's a beautiful salmony shade. I mean, it is going to last you for a long time, because this pot I've been using again for like quite a long time. I don't remember it, but before the Becca was sold, I bought this thing and I've been using it ever since. So you're gonna have a lucky time with it. The third corrector is from Charlotte Tilbury. This one is the most expensive one. I think I bought it for 4,000 or 3,500. I'm not sure, but just look up the price. But this is the most bougiest and the most amazing corrector. If you own this, you don't need any of the concealer, because I apply just corrector and that's it. It is going to brighten and conceal all of my darkness underneath my eyes. I just don't, you know, do highlighting how we do with the concealer. Just apply it underneath your eyes and that's it. I'm going to use this Smashbox Becca under eye corrector on this side of the eye, and I'm just placing it underneath my eyes directly. As you can see, it is a very shimmery glimmery under eye corrector, and that is the specialty of Becca under eye corrector. I mean the Smashbox Becca under eye corrector, because it lifts up the under eyes. Like if you have got saggy eyes underneath, you can use this. It's beautiful because it's gonna reflect the light and it is gonna cancel out the sagginess. If you feel little bougie and you you want just an under eye corrector and nothing else to be put on underneath your eyes, I mean no concealer, you can use the Charlotte Tilbury under eye corrector, because with this corrector, you know, I never apply my concealer underneath. I can just use this as my concealer corrector and it works amazingly. I'm going to you know, set both the eyes and I'm going to show you how beautifully it looks. This needs a little bit of concealing, but this one is a perfect consistency I like and the perfect way I need underneath my eyes. I mean, look at that. Do you need a concealer over here or not? But over here you definitely need the concealer, so that's what we are going to do. I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer over here and I'm going to blend it out perfectly. I haven't set the under eyes. I've directly applied the concealer on top of the corrector and that works for me, so it should work for you too. So I'm just, you know, blending it out and now we are going to set it. I'm using my OG Huda Beauty Easy Pick concealer and I'm just placing it underneath my eyes, setting my Smashbox Becca under eye corrector, and over here we have applied Charlotte Tilbury under eye corrector and nothing else, no concealer. Over here concealer plus under eye corrector, and here no concealer, because I wanted to show you like how these products work and how you can create different ways to, you know, address your problems.
I forgot to mention that the beigey, salmony, pinky correctors, apart from the orange correctors, you can apply these correctors after applying your foundation. I mean, it's not going to disrupt the whole base makeup and it is going to add on to. So the correct order for these kind of correctors is to apply the foundation, then the corrector, and then the concealer, and you can set the whole base makeup. This is the plus point for these salmony, beigey, pink correctors.
As you can see, this side is still very glowy and very, you know, reflective because I've got direct sunlight coming in, and you can literally see that this side of my eyes is looking very healthy, very chic, and it's like very hydrating. Over here it looks like bam, you have created a filter. And mind you, I haven't applied the concealer on this side, just the corrector, and it works like a filter. It works as a concealer corrector altogether. So that's the comparison between the two. We are going to swatch this and I'm just placing it besides LA Girl corrector, and look at that shade. It is very beigey and very shimmery. You can see it actually works underneath my eyes. I mean, there's no orangeness, but it has got a little salmony color into it, and it is way more beigey than, you know, salmony or orangey. Now I'm going to swatch this corrector besides Becca corrector, and if you look closely, this is way more salmony than this. This has got yellow salmon pigment and this one is way more salmony, but this works as, you know, a concealer as well as a corrector. So I absolutely think that it's a very good investment if you are keeping it in your vanity. Recently I got my hands on this bad boy. It is from Believe Beauty. I don't know where it is being sold, but my sister got it from the US, and it is exactly the shade of Charlotte Tilbury. Let me show you. They are like dupes. Dupes means really dupes. Like, look at that, the shades match perfectly, and this one is little you know, silicone-y, and it is going to wait. Okay, I'm going to use this finger, and this is going to feel like silicone underneath your eyes. If you have got lots of fine lines, this is going to work underneath, and it is gonna give you a smooth finish. And it just cost a dime, because it cost $4 to $5 or something, and it works really well underneath my eyes. Most of the times when I'm shooting for, you know, my content, I use this bad boy and it works really, really fine. But if you have got dry under eyes, don't use this. Use Becca under eye corrector, because it is gonna give you a very hydrating effect, and it is gonna make you look like that you have been drinking a lot. There is no sagginess. Okay, so that's it for the correctors and how to use it, and choose wisely whatever you feel like. And that's it for today. I'm signing off, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.